Today we will find the sum of 74 hundredths and 59 hundredths using a place value chart. We will start by using circles to represent the place value of each of the two add-ins. We will start with 74 hundredths. There's a 0 in the ones place, so on the chart we will leave the ones column blank. And then we'll move on to the next place value, which is the tenths place. There's a 7 in the tenths place, so we'll represent that by drawing 7 circles. And we will move on to the next place value, which is the hundredths. There's a 4, so we'll represent 4 circles. There are no thousandths, so I will leave the thousandths column blank for this example. The second add-in is 59 hundredths. So again, there are no ones, so I will leave the ones column blank. There are 5 tenths. And there are 9 hundredths. I will again leave the thousandths column blank because there are no thousandths in this case. We find the sum by adding the units together, but you must start to the furthest right, which represents the smallest of the units. In this case, there are no thousands, so I can either put a 0 here, which will not change the value of our answer, or I could leave it blank. And then I will move to the hundreds. Now I will add up all of the circles that's in my hundreds column. There were 9 at the bottom, and I used 4 from the first add-in, and 9 plus 4 is 13. Now when we add, we cannot simply put a 13 here, because as we learned in one of the earlier lessons, a digit in one place represent 10 times as much as the place to its right. So in this case, I will bundle 10 of the hundreds together, and I will move that over to the tenths column. So now I will no longer count these 10 hundredths that's listed here. I will only count the 3, and I will bring the 3s down. Then I will move to the next column, which is the tenth. I started with 7 tenths, and I added 5 tenths, and I got 12 tenths. But then what about the 1 tenth that we brought over? So now we have a total of 13 tenths. Again, a digit in one place represents 10 times as much as it represents to the place to its right. So I will bundle 10 of the tenths together. This was 7, 8, 9, 10. And those 10 tenths are equivalent to 1 ones. So now I count what's left, 1, 2, and don't forget the one we brought over, which is 3. Bring the decimal point down, and there's only 1, 1. So the answer to this problem is 1 and 33 hundredths. Now we can check this problem vertically by lining up the add-ins. So we'll do that right here on the side, 74 hundredths. Now in this case, when we line up the 59, when we place the 59 hundredths, we must make sure that the place values are together. So the 5 is in the tenths. I will line that up right under the 7, and the 9 is in the hundredths. 9 plus 4 is 13. Again, we carried a 1. 7 plus 1 is 8, plus 5 is also 13. And 1. So we got 1 and 33 hundredths, which is the same value as we got when we added the decimals using the place value chart.